G'day everyone, CJ here again, and today we're playing a semi-final knockout against Yorkshire. I thought it was going to be at Headingley, but it's at Scarborough. Never mind. We'll hopefully get something that doesn't look too much like the SCG.
Good evening and welcome for this 2020 match between Yorkshire and Hampshire. I'm Mike Coward, and joining me in the commentary box is James Taylor.
Okay, so Yorkshire have got Gale, Joe Root, Johnny Bairstow. It's going to be a toughie.
Thanks, James. This should be a fairly even contest. Should be a good one. They're going to
So Yorkshire wins the toss and bowls. So we're going to have to get a pretty good score here, I suspect.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
So Plunkett comes in.
For the very first ball of this 2020 encounter.
Carberry smacks it into the outfield. 4 runs, first up. Awesome. Plunkett will probably try to be tighter this time. He is, but it's moving away. Still, it's good enough for a single. Okay, Narine had some form recently. Let's see how he can do. No, going through for an extra run there. Excuse the coughing. Must have been a slight edge there. Carberry facing. Oh yes, over the infield, 4 runs. That takes him to 9. Right. Okay, so can he demoralise Plunkett further? Oh yeah. Gets a pass fine leg. 4 runs. 14 runs off the over. Excellent over. So short fine leg was a little bit further up than he really had to be. So Tim Bresnan, competent bowler. See how Narine does against him. Nicely placed. Could be worth 2. They've run that. They're not going for 3.
Good return there from the deep, and that's a solid 2.
Okay, that's a wider one. Ryan's able to work that off. Near point. Forward point. It's Carberry facing. That's going to run for 4.
That's a good boundary.
So he scored 17 off 5 balls. Awesome work, Carberry. Okay, is Bresnan going to do anything? Pretty wide ball. Carberry was just looking to hoik it down the ground. Couldn't even get to it. He's more cautious there and just defends it down the offside. Oh, somewhat shorter ball. It's that light blue trace. Couldn't do anything with it. Okay, Chris Jordan comes in. He's a right arm fast medium. Narine's facing. This is the 3rd over. Hits it away, enough for a single. Oh, a little bit too loose there. Smashed for 4 towards backward point. Great work. Yeah, just a bit shorter and a bit wider. Carberry was happy with that. He's now reached 21. He can't do anything with that one. Oh, he's trying to get it through the field, but no way there. Must be lucky. Bounce before the fielder.
Yet another dot ball, but it's building pressure all the time.
This is a quite a good over. Some pressure here, but it's released by the ball on leg stump. It's a big 6, 103 metres. Great work, Carberry. So 11 off the over. Well done, top decker.
Hampshire, no, for 32.
Carberry on 26 now. Carver to bowl. This is the start of his spell.
Oh, that's a big appeal there.
I wouldn't say so either. It was outside the line, even if he didn't edge it into his pads. Whoa. Well done, Carberry was behind the line.
Another dot ball.
Narine's cautious here. Yeah, that was just a bit full. Narine's able to get that away, and it runs for 4.
4 runs.
Well done. Pick the ball. Okay, Carver's hoping to drop back online. Not a bad ball. As Narine was backing away, He still couldn't do much with it. I guess that one was just a touch full.
Oh, cracking shot that.
Narine's got it away. So it's 8 runs off the over. Oh yeah, in the air for a little way, but
Hampshire, none for
no
40.
fielder there. Back to Jordan in his second over. 11 was scored off the first, so he can do better. Oh yeah.
One bounce, 4 runs.
Carberry's hit it for 4. Fielder wasn't that far away, but he wasn't going to dive or anything. Okay, Jordan in. It's a tighter line. Probably just outside off stump. Carberry was a bit careful there. It's a wider ball, but he's hit it to mid-off. He's just waiting for a good ball to hit. Oh yeah.
Great shot, 4 more.
Just places it down to fine leg, I guess. Past the fielder and away it went. Couldn't catch up. Jordan's a bit disappointed there because he had a couple of dot balls.
How is that? Luckily, mistimed it enough to miss entirely.
Drifts past the outside edge. Carberry's a bit nonplussed, but faces up again. Oh, yeah. Bad ball, hit for 6.
Jordan won't like that at all.
Out through covers. Okay, that's a 54 partnership from just 30 balls. It's pretty good going.
A bit expensive there. Hampshire, none for 50.
That was 14 off that over.
Coming back into the attack.
So Bresnan's back on.
So far.
He's had 1 over for 7, so he's done all right.
Catch it. And that's 4.
Narine just gets it over the outfielder. And it goes away for 4. Sort of a cow corner. There's somebody tooting their horn. Right, dot ball there. They decide not to run, which was a very good move. Okay. Out through extra cover maybe for 4. He was in the air for a fair way. A bit of movement to the ball there, but it's hit out to cover for a single. Carberry on strike. He's on 41. well outscoring Narine on 22. He's content not to run there.
Bit expensive in that one. Hampshire, none for 63.
Okay, so that was 9 runs off the over.
The left-arm pace bowler is
Wainman comes in to bowl. He's at left arm medium. See what it can do. Can he swing the ball? Can he cut the ball? Not much on show there, but he hits it back to mid-on. So no run. Oh, caught. Narine is out. Caught by Gale at, I guess, mid-on. Forward square leg, something like that. So that brings Punia to the crease. He's been going pretty well, so let's see how he does. A right-hander. Wainman, who I'm not sure I told you, is a left-hander, and he's happy to bowl over the wicket to Punia.
good bowling here. Another dot ball.
Will this be a maiden over?
Catch it.
No.
Keeper.
Punia gets a single out to deep point.
End of the over.
It's only a single off that over,
Hampshire. 1
so Wainman must be very happy with that, especially as he got a wicket. So it's 1 for 64 after 7. Resnan comes in for his third over. Oh, hit in the air, down the ground, 4 runs. Resnan looked to catch it, but he didn't get too close. So Punia is not holding back after getting his eye in. Another straight drive.
That's a good boundary.
The deep fielder can't stop it. Goes for 4 again. There'll be somebody out there still. He's hit it out forward a point. It's worth a single.
They take a single.
Carberry's facing again. He's on 41. He goes down leg side, but so does the ball, and he can't really hit it anywhere. He's happy to direct that down to forward of square leg for another 4. Awesome, that takes him to 45. 13 off this over. Just good footwork. No dodging this way or that.
Plays this nicely into the
Oh, gets a pass point. The outfielder's chasing after it and returns it.
Played that nicely.
There's only 2 off that.
15 runs out of there. Hampshire, 1 for 79.
I think that was 15 off the over. Yep. So 1 for 79 after 8. Doing alright. Punia is facing on 10. And looks like he'll be caught here. Dropped.
Oh no, dropped.
Wow. That'll disappoint Wainman the bowler. And all the Yorkshiremen. So Carberry's facing now. Punia got a single. Carberry just taps it out for 4.
Oh, that's been put away nicely.
Basically 4 to point. Maybe cow corner. So Carberry scored a 50. Sitting on 51. Watch that. Lovely. Oh yeah.
Shot.
Between the fielders.
That goes for 4. What a good shot.
I guess through cover, extra cover. That was in the air for a long way. Most of the way towards the not the rope, the inner marked area, the circle. Dot. It's not really a circle, it's more an oval. Okay. Defensive shot there. It'll please Wainman, who's doing alright. Defensive shot to mid on, no run. So Wainman's 1 for 10 of nearly 2 overs. Another dot ball.
Another dot ball.
So 9 off the over despite all that.
Too much there. Hampshire 1 for 88.
Carver back. It was 8 off his first over.
Nice save there.
We've got a single out to deep cover.
There, but that's handy.
The left and right hand batsman must confuse the bowlers. Carberry is facing now.
Right there.
Just defends back to Carver. Oh,
It's a very, very confident appeal.
looks like he's given him. I thought he'd missed that, but there was an edge. Carberry didn't think there was an edge. It's quite obvious. Can't tell from that.
Really useful innings there. That made a big impact here.
Yeah, well, it was a very good innings. Well done, Carberry. 55. In the knockout. So we've got Vince instead. He's a right-hander as well as Punia. He's just hit that to mid-off.
Need to get the strike turning over.
No run.
Nice bowling. Plays that defensive.
Dot ball. Just hit it straight.
Oh, cracking shot that. That's 4 runs.
The outfielder can't quite stop it. His body was over the boundary when he stopped the ball.
2 for 93.
So 5 runs off that over.
Into the attack.
Pretty good over. And there was a wicket, of course. So Plunkett is coming in. There was 14 scored off his first over. He's hoping to do better here. Punia facing and smacks it into the outfield on the offside.
Big shot. Perfect example of how to play that shot.
Single bounce. Great work. Just a bit too wide, that ball. Drives it to deep mid on for a single. Vince is facing, he's on 4. Okay, goes to mid on, no run. 2 for 98. Works it around his legs. Runs out behind square. They get a single. Punia facing again. He's happy to hit it for a single into covers. No, it's not out. He obviously just hit it. So, 8 runs off the over. Vince facing Carver, who's doing alright. No problem, hits it over the infield. 4 runs out to point. Okay, here he is again, he's on 10. Oh. He's caught it. Oh. Where is it? I don't know, on the leg side. Caught by Joe Root. So Vince is out. So Liam Smoky Dawson comes out to bat. 3 for 105 after 11.2. The innings are stalling a bit. Oh, that was an edge of some sort, but over the keeper's gloves. He's gone for the sweep. Gets it forward of square for a single. Punia back facing. Oh, well, he's hit it out into a rather large gap. Basically to cow corner. Okay, he moves to 22. He swept that just backward of square. The deep square gets it. Another good over that. Despite that, they managed to get 9 or 10, was it? So, Punia is facing Plunkett. He drives in, gets a single. Dawson drives slightly wider
And a single.
than Punia's last shot and gets a single. So Punia's facing he tries the pull shot more or less,
Another run out at
gets it
the scoreboard.
forward of square for a single. Dawson on strike. Drives it for a single. Okay, 4 singles off the over so far. Okay, he's hit it into the gap on the offside.
Superb shot.
Gets a 4. Well done, Punia. I guess through cover or extra cover. Punia 29. Blanket none for 30. He pulls that. Right, it goes straight to the fielder, so no run.
3 for 190.
So it's 8 runs off that over. Dawson facing, and Carver is bowling his final over. 2 for 23 his figures. Very good. Okay, Dawson drives it straight and they're happy with a single. What does Punia do? It was a bit squeezed, but he managed to hit it out through cover. He was in the air for a while, but the outfielder couldn't get to it for a bounce. Okay, that's gone bat onto pad, onto the onside. No run. Dawson's hit it out towards point.
Davis moves on to 5.
He's happy with that, with a single. Punia, he's on 30. He's swept that one.
Run saved with that effort.
They're happy to run 2.
2 more runs.
Well done, guys. Oh, he's hit it high, and it's long. It's gone a long way. 6. 110 metres. Well done, Punia. It's basically
Hampshire.
squeak-leggish.
Taking the score to 3 for
He really got hold of it though.
returning to the
Okay, Wainman's coming back. He's had a good couple of overs, 1 for 10 after 2 overs. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Dawson just drops it on the offside. It wouldn't have gone to slip if one had been there. Okay, he's driven that one straight. It was in the air for a while, past the other wickets. But it's okay. The deep fielder gets it, a single. Punia, what can he do now? Another straight drive. And another single.
39.
That's 6 over point.
And over the run.
Just a little bit wide. definitely. Dawson's happy with that. See what he can do this ball. He's driven it to mid-off. There's an easy single. So Punia facing, he's on 39. Oh, is this caught on the boundary? No. Fielder has to knock it before it goes over the boundary. They get 2.
Hampshire 3 for 141.
Perhaps 11 off the over.
The right arm pace bowler is coming on to bowl.
So Plunkett back on. He's had none for 30 off 3, so we'll hope to time down here. No chance of that then. 4 runs backward of square leg. Maybe just a bit short. Dawson was on the lookout for it. Just taps that into the onside, but there was no fielder there to catch it. Dawson smacks that through cover. 4 runs. It takes him to 21. Well done, Dawson. It's 3 for 149 after 15.3. They could hope for 200 here and probably need it. Okay, Dawson pretty much repeats his previous shot. Which is easy since fielders haven't been moved there. Dawson on 25. Hits it to extra cover, no run. Gets an edge, hits it forward of square leg. Single.
In that over, Hampshire 3 for 154.
So it's 13 off that over, not too bad. Jordan's back into the attack. He's had none for 25 off 2 overs. Dawson facing. 4 runs to point. So 3 for 158 after 16.1 overs. Okay, he's hit that through point again. Another 4 runs. It's moved on to 34. Scoring's quite good at the moment. Okay, dot ball. Let's just tap that out defensively into cover. A shorter ball is hit over cover. 4 runs. it's caught. Dawson has nicked behind for 38. He's 3 for 166. Or is that 4 now?
Well, this has been a really key innings, putting a lot of runs on.
Still,
Really making a difference to the outcome.
it's not a bad innings. Okay, Vladimir comes out. He's going to bat defensively this first ball. Going down leg. It's 12 runs off the over. Wainman comes back in for his final over. No. Oh. Press the wrong button. That's my mistake. Punia out, run out. You idiot, everyone says. That's just dumb. McManus comes in. Well, Trump's not going to hold back now. Hits it out through cover, 4 runs.
One bounce and 4. Nice bowling. All ends up there.
Prejudge that one. Bad idea. Okay, that's hit out through point. Easy 2.
2 runs out of there. Drives off the front foot on the onside.
Hits it through the onside for a single. Trump's on 7, but McManus is facing his first ball now. He's hit it high and straight and 4. Well done, McManus. That's what we need. So it's 11 off the over, despite the stupid wicket.
On point there, really good bowling.
Okay, Jordan's coming in for his final over.
Gets the better of the batsman there.
Too late.
That pull shot on the front foot.
He's pulled it. Only with a single.
Takes the
It
single.
was late timing. Okay, McManus facing for his second ball. He's hit it straight down the onside.
Plays that well.
One bounce into the boundary. Possibly the side screen. Well done, McMee. Did it hit the side screen? No, it's just a bit wide. No. It's going for 6, 79-metre shot over cover. Well done, McManus. Takes him to 14. It's 5 for 188, and it's the final ball of the 19th over. worth a single into the onside.
Hampshire should be happy with that over. Some very good batting.
Did alright there. 12 runs off the over. 5 for 189 going into the final over. Bresnan is the bowler. McManus is facing and he's on 15. Oh, come on, dive. He didn't dive. Press the right button, I'm sure. Well, that's idiotic. He was just strolling down the pitch. Come on. Come on.
Another dot ball. Yep. Keeper.
Well, at least he got a single there. Takes him to 9, but Best is facing his first ball. 2 balls left. Caught behind. Nice catch by Johnny Bairstow there. Best has to go for a golden duck. Alas. Bad luck, Bestie. Wood comes in. This is the final ball. Yeah, let's just run. Nah, only got to get one there.
Another run at it.
So only 2 runs off the over, that's pretty awful. So for a change, Vladimir is not out on 9, but he did manage to run out 2 guys. Well, I think the second guy wasn't his fault. McManus just didn't dive like he should have. Anyway, 7 for 191. Let's face this, it is not too bad. It's defendable.
Let's see what they can make.
But Yorkshire have a pretty strong batting lineup. We'll have to see if that makes a difference.
The pace bowler is coming into the opening.
Okay, so Gareth Andrew is ready to bowl. Some edge, but it drops before first slip. Good start by Andrew. Vladimir's been moved to point for the left-hander. Oh, ball goes over forward to point, 4 runs.
That's 4 runs.
That was Lyth there on his second ball. Of course, Andrew was trying to repeat the edge
Good effort. 4 runs.
on the first ball, but this time he's hit it. He's bowled it to more on the leg side. It's gone for 4. Okay, Vladimir slightly moved, just gully, I guess. Or backward point, perhaps. I know he's gone to point again. Was that an edge there?
The bowler's going to be gutted not to get a wicket on
It
that
dropped
one.
before the keeper.
They'll be fired up for the next one though.
Yet another dot ball, but it's building pressure all the time. Ends the over. Yorkshire, none for 8.
Okay, 8 off the over, not too bad. Okay, Lyth is facing up to Chris Wood. He's our left arm medium. Lyth is a lefty as well. It's in the air out through extra cover, I guess. Or wide mid-off. It's 4 runs. Good start for Lyth. It's hit for point for a single. Deep point.
3 for 1.
Lyth facing up to Wood. Oh, it's gone for 4.
And that's a marvellous shot.
A square drive perhaps. Remember, Lyth's the left-hander. Okay, Vladimir's been moved back to point. The drive is straight to the fielder. Vladimir can't catch up. 4 runs. Square leg. Not such a good over there. 13 off. So Yorkshire are none for 21. As Andrew comes in for his second over. It's in the air but not near a fielder. Straight down the ground. Just the 4. It's a bounce to fairway inside. Just dropped onto the onside. Lee's facing. Oh, that's dropped down to the ground. Andrew picks it up after some fumbling. It's good fielding on the boundary there. Basically just backward of square leg. Oh, that'll go for 4 that time.
Expensive in that one. Yorkshire, none for 30.
Yeah, so 9 off the over. Be nice to get a wicket soon. He's driven that out. Wide of the fielder, 4 runs. Leads is on to 14. Okay, that was a tighter ball. He's just tapped it to the fielder. Mid-off collects that one. No run. Hit 2 deep mid on. Just a single. What's Lyth going to do now that Lyth is trying to catch up? He's driven that to deep mid off. He gets a single. These well. He didn't do much, but he didn't get out. 7 runs off the over. Yorkshire are none for 37 after a 4. Oh, that's a flying shot. It's not a 90 metre 6. Out past point. Okay, Andrew bowls. And it's 4. It's between square leg and fine leg. Straight to mid on, nothing doing. No run there either. Okay. Vladimir's been moved. Oh. Ball is hit out forward of deep point. Fielder can't get to the ball on the full. Just the single. What's that, 11 off the over? So Narine comes into bowl. They've scored 48 off 5. And another run there. Okay, so there's their 50 partnership from only 32 balls. They're doing well. Whoa. Just drops the ball at his feet. Doesn't really know where it went because he was trying to hit it. Okay, that's out through cow corner for 4. Lyth is on 32 now. Oh, misses a catch. Darn it. Couldn't get it right. Sorry, peeps. They got a 2 off that as well. Darn it. It was a good chance. Oh, yes, and of course they hit it for 6. Square drive.
A bit expensive there. Yorkshire, none for 62.
14 off the over. Ouch. Tino Best is bowling. Oh,
no more bounces allowed in this over.
not to go after the wrong ball here. These dots are really building.
Well, at least there's been 3 dot balls so far this over. Good start from Tino. He's hit that into the onside, but to the fielder. Lyth's on 22, so he's not scoring nearly as fast as Lee's. Still, he's done a good job all the same. Okay, there, so they get a single. That's a really good over. Narine comes on. It's the 7th over. Oh. 4 runs.
Couldn't cut that off. 4 runs.
Basically over the head of the infield. Oh, it's on 27 now. And there's another 4. Oh, that's 6. 74 metres. To square leg. Lyth 33. Well, that's okay fielding there.
Onto the front foot and driving it straight. Another run added to the scoreboard.
A single there. None for 74. We're going to get these runs easily, unless we get some wickets quickly. Three runs there. So Lyth is facing, he's on 34 now.
Too expensive in that over. Yorkshire.
10, 11,
77.
14 off the over. So Vladimir comes on to bowl. Gets the edge. Oh, slower ball goes over middle stump.
Keeping it quiet here.
The in-swinger doesn't quite work.
1 run there.
He manages to get it down to long on, long off for a single. Fast full ball. Not well directed, but it went to the fielder. It's the slower ball. Too far down leg side. That's going for 4. Terrible.
Perfectly timed that shot and it sails to the boundary.
Single there. 6 off the over.
Very tidy over that one.
Not so bad, I guess.
For 83.
None for 83. Lyth still facing. He's on 39. Gets a single out to the onside. Lee's hoping for a 50. Oh, he was going for the stumping there, but couldn't do it.
On the front foot, sweeping.
Yep, Lee's sweeps.
Keep up!
Was that 2?
They've got 2 for that.
Yes.
Good shot.
Ah, not caught it. Darn it.
Wrong.
Got it wrong again. Two more runs. Darn it.
Catch him!
Oh, well, there you go. Lees is out for 48.
And push on.
Caught by Vince bowled Narine.
Well, they finally
He's
managed
been
to
bowling
make
quite
it,
well.
but not before an absolutely superb knock. Great batting.
I mean, it was only 48, but he still was a pretty good
And not many runs from
innings.
Yorkshire.
So Gary Balance comes in, a left-hander. And Tino Best is bowling. And Balance is facing, because obviously they crossed previously. It's a single down the ground.
Single there.
Lyth is on 40, hoping to kick on to his 50. Oh, finally, Vladimir gets a catch.
Well, this has been a really key inning, putting a lot of runs on and really making a difference to the outcome.
So, Lyth is out and trying to kick on. Trump does his mate Bestie a favour.
Is the new batsman.
Well, that makes a difference, but incoming is Joe Root, the England captain. Or is it one-time England captain? Who knows in the DBC17 world? He starts off...
Take a single.
Oh, that was Balance facing anyway. Root's first ball is coming up. He's hit it out to the onside. He's got a single.
Best. Won't like
6 runs to Balance. That skyline, hey? Lovely. Although you would expect illumination from office towers. Still, there might be a blackout there.
takes the single.
Single to Balance.
Best has had a good over there. Gave away a few runs. But
10 off the over.
got the wicket.
2 for 98.
For 98.
Narine is bowling.
Bowler!
Just one run there, but that's handy.
in the air but not close to a fielder. 4 runs.
What it deserved. 4 balls.
Root moves on to 5. Vladimir's been moved a point. Is this a catch? Yes, it is. Root is out for just 5. Carberry has caught him in the deep onside field, and Narine is very happy with that wicket. As he should be. Root's a very punishing batsman. So Hampshire's back into the match. It looked like Yorkshire were going to run away with it, but it's probably not the case now. Okay. No chance of a catch there because it's the fielder's not too close. Gale is facing. His first ball, he hits it, he drives it straightish for 4. So 10 off the over, but there has been a wicket of Root. Okay, he's hit that behind square. And for some reason, he returns it to the bowler who doesn't get it anyway. 3 for 109 after 11.5 overs. Gale is facing and Best is bowling. He's third. They didn't run then, so Gale still is facing. They will bowl, hit one to the outfield. That's worth a single. Balance is on strike as Vladimir moves down to deep square leg. Can he stop that ball? Ah. He slid into the boundary as the ball touches him. That's bad luck. Still, he stays at deep square leg. As Best comes in. He's hit that to deep cover. They've got a single. Gale is facing. He's hit it into the air, but not too high, and nobody can catch it. It's gone to cover, no run. It's not a bad over there, only 6 runs. So Hammers Ali, the wrist spinner, is bowling. Vladimir is standing at point going, is this a good idea? Not that ball. It's hit backward a square for 4. Balance moves on to 20. As the ball runs out past Vladimir, but gets stopped in the deep. Okay. Balance facing after that single. The stumps at the other end are knocked down. No run. Balance facing again. Four runs through wide mid off. Ten off the over so far. Not so good for Ali.
Drives onto the onside.
Another run at it.
There's another single.
11 runs out of there.
So 11 off the over.
3 for 100
So Vladimir's come back. He's only bowled one over so far. He'll try the off cutter. Regular pace. Let's head out to deep cover for a single. Okay, Gale is facing. The off cutter, that's full and fast. And wide, that's 4.
Terrific shot. Times superbly and goes.
Too wide there. Ouch. Crossing.
That's a solid
4 runs. Come on. The outswinger dragged down a bit, but it didn't matter. He can't do anything with an in-swinger. Slower ball, he drives out for a single down to deep mid-off.
Yorkshire add 10 runs in that over. Taking
Not such a good over.
3 for 136.
3 for 136.
Yes. Another run taken.
Gale on to 17. Balance facing.
The fielders will need to chase this one.
They've run 2 there.
On target with that throw despite the distance.
Played that nicely. Gets 2.
So they need 53 off 28, which is very gettable. We'll get another single there. Oh, I forgot to say it was Ali bowling the spinner. It's going to the court. Oh yes. How about that? Punia was out there right on the boundary and Gale is out for 17. It's very useful indeed. Makes Yorkshire 4 wickets down. And Wainman comes in. But balance is facing. He's on 30. Ali 1 for 15 now. It's hit high. Oh, he can't catch it, but he stopped it going for 6. We've run 2.
Moves on to 32. Very nice there from Boom. Ends that over. Yorkshire 4 for 143.
7 off that over. So Trump's coming in for his 3rd over. Wainman's edged that
Score might
with
have the
his
batsmen
first ball.
second-guessing their shots a bit now. The bowler's got a chance to strike here. Yes.
Straight fastball was driven for 4. How about that? The leg cutter doesn't move too much. That's a shame.
Another run added, that'll be handy.
Still only a single.
Denied, not getting past that fielder.
Another single.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it.
7 off the over, not so bad actually.
150.
42 off 18. Still could go either way. Is that a 6? Yes, it is.
Back over the bowler's head. 6.
Too bad. Balance moves to 41. 36 off 17. Nothing doing there. Caught. Balance is out. Oh yeah, that's significant. So Punia on the boundary again has caught balance for 41. Ali's very happy. That's his second wicket maybe. And Balance is very disappointed because he wanted to finish it off. But Yorkshire should never fear. Johnny Bairstow has come out to bat. Certainly nothing wrong with his batting. But Wainman is facing. He hits it high and for 6. Takes him to 11. Ali's had mixed results this over. 2 sixes and a wicket and a dot ball. Well, that's a missed field. We've run 2, maybe 3 there.
Good return from the deep.
3 runs. Bairstow facing for his first ball. What does Ali do?
Onto the front foot, driving it straight down the field. Well fielded. That was headed to the boundary.
1 more to the score.
Bairstow gets a single. So that was a pretty good over there for Yorkshire. Tino is bowling. There's 26 required off 12. I think it's more in Yorkshire's favour now.
You can't fault the batsman there. There's no getting past that fielder.
Single to Johnny Bairstow. It's alright. Wainman's on strike. He's on 14. It's hit to square leg and it's hit for
That goes for
4.
What a good shot.
21 off 10. Can Tino restrict the scoring? Come on. Wasn't reacting to the button presses there. Ridiculous. Bairstow is facing. No run. 6 off the over so far. 20 required off 8 balls. No run there. Forward of point. Final ball of the over. 20 off 7. Six. Oh well. That's a bit of a blow. 12 off the over. So 14 off 6 balls left. And they've got Ali bowling. Goodness me. Is that caught? Yes, it is. Wainman out for 19. That's really, really useful. Getting the informed batsman out and getting a wicket. So let's have a look at this close up. Is that the toppy? Possibly. It's a big, big leap by McManus. Well done. So Chris Jordan, I'm sure he can hit the ball hard. 6 for 178, 14 off 5 balls. He gets a single, deferring it to Johnny Bairstow. He scored a 6 and then a couple of singles. That's gone for 4. Apparently that was a bouncer. Yeah, right. Bairstow moves on to 12. 3 balls left. Nothing. 2 balls left. 9 off that. Oh yeah. Well bowled, Ali. Okay, final ball. It'll go for 6. But it's not good enough. Hampshire a 1, yay. Hampshire win by 2 runs. What a close innings. So, can't say Vladimir covered himself in glory there. But anyway, in the end it was a victory, and Hampshire moves on to the next stage of the finals next week. I hope you enjoyed that. Until next time, CJ and Vladimir are all out.